Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Paltry Squabbles. So great to have you joining us again today. So great to have you joining us today. My name is Blaine,
I'm Alex.
and thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for joining us here today.
Thank you for joining us
We are gathered today,
to commemorate.
dead ass.
Hell yeah. Alex, I've been thinking this week.
Yeah.
What are we gonna call our fans? You know how some, people, some, companies or whatever, they have,
I know what you mean.
names for their fans. What are we gonna call our fans?
Weirdly, I've been thinking about that too. Not as specifically, but I have been thinking about fan names recently. Like, that other people have them. I hadn't made the connection yet that, we might have to call our fans something.
Yeah, I feel like the most obvious one right off the bat would be Squabblers, right?
Squabblers, yeah. Yep, that's right where I was gonna go.
But is there something more clever that we can find?
Something that doesn't sound as bad. I don't know. Something. Squabbles is great. Squabblers, that R is not doing good.
Like, here, Alex, okay, picture this. What's up, Squabblers? Welcome back to another episode of the pod.
You sound like the worst YouTuber I've ever had the misfortune of clicking on his video, and I'm immediately turning it off.
Damn, so that doesn't work then?
It might have been the use of the word pod.
I didn't... Oh, okay. I didn't think I was that obnoxious. I could have cranked it up to 11.
Please do. I want to see it.
Alright. Yo, 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 what up, guys? Welcome back. It's... fuck. See, it's just not in me.
Can I have a go? Can I have a go?
I can also see that I'm maxing out my... like, the sound... like, the audio of me talking.
That does not surprise me at all.
But yes, go for it. I want to hear it. I want to hear your attempt.
Alright, yo, it's me again, YouTube, Crankmaster69. Now, before we start, I'd love to see you guys hit that like and subscribe for me. Click that bell.
1 like equals 1 case of Mountain Dew.
Alright, what's up, my do-heads, my Crankmasters? Let's go. So this week, I decided to prank my grandma by stealing her teeth.
I decided to prank my grandma by stealing her 401k.
You guys are gonna love what she says when she figures it out. This might be my funniest prank video yet. Alright, let's go.
Cody, what happened to my money?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Grandma, I took it. I took it right out of your account. I turned it into this sick new car.
Cody, stop dabbing. Give me my money.
Grandma dab is life. You know that. I've told you that. Hey, my audience knows that. Hey, Grandma, say hello to the audience, Grandma.
Hello. Okay, we've also lost every single listener we've ever had.
This is my grandmother, everybody. I love her very much. I've just stolen all of her retirement fund. She will be working until she is dead. You've been pranked.
Oh.
By the Crankmasters 69.
Alex, we have lost
Once
our
again,
audience.
like, subscribe, and make sure to leave a comment on this video, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Let me know what you want me to do to my grandma next.
That sounds so bad.
True, though.
Okay, but what were we talking about again? Oh, right, what are we gonna call our fans? I think Squabblers is a good fallback, but there's something better out there, right?
It's the most obvious. It's the, honestly, it's the best one. But I also want to find something more clever.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to get inspiration from, other audiences.
Yeah, I'm already cycling through it in my head like, oh yeah, Paltry poopers? No, that's not it. Paltry people? No, that's not very exciting. Paltry penises. That's very male centric, really. Um,
Paltry privates.
Paltry privates. Now I like that. That's gender neutral.
Mm-hmm. Uh, but there's also Squabble Squad.
See, I do like the alliteration.
See, I was going for the alliteration, like you said. So yeah, like Squabble Squad, Squabble Scroats, but that's also male-centric.
We cannot call our audience scroats. That is against the rules.
Oh, you can say paltry penises, but I can't say Squabble Scroats?
I was giving an example of how I was cycling through bad ones in my head. These were all ones that I chose not to say, except in my example for how I was trying to figure them out. I was not putting paltry penises on the table.
Oh, yeah, me too. Haha.
See, and then with Squabble Squad, though, when we get lazy, we can just call them the Squad.
Squad.
And we can make way too many outdated Squad Goals jokes, too.
Living with my bitches. Living with the squad. Hashtag live. See, I feel like we can get so into this, but we're gonna have to cut so much dead air when we think of them. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some dead air in between here. We're not just this quick with jokes all the time.
He's being modest. We're fucking joke geniuses. We're always in the bit, and we always know what's happening. Not once have I noticed in editing one of us clearly not paying attention to what the other was saying so that they could get in the thing that they were trying to say.
Never before has one of us completely ignored the other to focus on their joke.
Really? It's about 50-50 for which one of us just fucking takes the reins and goes through when we're both trying to talk. But it's always like the person who's trying to talk is going to start 2-3 times and the person who's going is just going to go. But thankfully, we're both so concerned about our own goddamn motherfucking point that 100% of the time, after the person who's talking is done, the person who wasn't talking starts in with the exact same words that they tried to cut in. Blaine, thank you so much for being just like me. It makes it so much easier to edit.
It's the chemistry for me.
Easy peasy. I don't gotta think about it. I don't gotta think about whether or not I'm keeping these audio bites. They're out of here, because I'm about to say them again here. And you know what? Blaine's doing the same goddamn shit.
So, Alex, I want to get, we can keep going with this forever, but at least for right now, I want at least a baseline for what we're going to actually call our fans. I was going to say audience, but fans.
To be honest, I think Squabblers and Squabble Squad are both on the table right now. Is right. Where I'm at.
Hey, why don't we leave it to a vote? Haha. Hey, everyone listening. Why don't you send us a tweet or an email or do something to let us know what you prefer. Do you actually like Scroat Squad? Or Squabble Scroats? Do you actually like that? Let us know. Alex threw it in the garbage immediately.
I'm gonna throw you in the garbage next to keep this attitude up.
I live in the filth. But yeah, just let us know what you think is the best in terms of squad name, fan name. We might start using it. I don't know. It might be like me saying the pod.
Tell you what, too, we'll both think about it over the next week, right? And if we have any better ideas, we'll bring them up with each other, and maybe next week we'll have a few more on the table.
I like that. That's a good idea. We'll each come forward with, 3 options that we have determined.
Okay, yeah.
And we'll do a bit of brainstorming, eh? Something
cool,
to look forward to.
That's a great idea. When I started a podcast, definitely the thing I wanted was homework. No, I'm just fucking with you, though. That's a great idea, yeah.
All right, awesome. So yeah, I just thought that was a fun way to introduce, No,
it's something we need to figure out, to be honest. It needs to be obnoxious and annoying. All fan names are.
Yeah, what are even some fan names of others? I know what they exist. Oh, like Justin Bieber fans are believers.
Oh my god.
Taylor Swift fans are Swifties. How did I not think of any of these? Like, I completely forgot about any of these. One Direction fans are Directioners. These are all, like, pop stars.
See, and like Directioners, that's so okay. Squabblers is out. Directioners, like I hear that and I think, wow, that's so fucking lazy. Like Squabblers is out now because I've judged another people for doing the same thing.
Kesha fans are Animals. That's pretty sick, though.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Her debut album and its track title, Animal. That's why. It's still sick.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick.
Lady Gaga fans are Little Monsters. That's also cool.
I have never heard that. What the hell?
Ed Sheeran fans are called Cheerios.
Cheerios?
I love that though. Cause he's English. Cheerio.
Oh, I was just like, I was trying to figure out where the connection between Ed Sheeran and Cheerios actually was. I don't know. Cheerios,
Yeah.
man. That's good.
He's British, so Cheerio. I like that one a lot. That one's cool. Ooh, Beyonce's fans are called Beehive.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that, actually.
Britney Spears fans are called the Britney Army. Come on, Britney, you could do a little bit better than that.
That's lazier than Squabblers.
Mariah Carey fans are called Lambs. Nicki Minaj fans are called Barbs.
Why? To both of those?
Nicki Minaj is the one responsible for her fans' nickname, calling them Barbies, or Barbs for short.
Okay, that makes sense now.
She originally coined the term for herself, but then spread it out to her followers. I just said one day, I have a Nictionary. Alex, a Nictionary?
No, I don't know what that means, actually.
For Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay.
Nictionary. It's like a dictionary, but for Nicki.
Yeah. Does it just contain lyrics, or, like, is it a biography, or...
No, she's just saying that. She just said, I just said one day, I have a Nictionary. It's my own little terms and phrases. And one day I said, instead of saying bye, I said, Barbie, bitch. I assume it's bitch, because it just says B and then dashes afterwards.
Show us the naughty words, cowards!
Oh. Ooh, here we go. List of fandom names. This is boring, too. 5 Seconds of Summer is called Five Sauce Fam. Of course it is.
What? Five Sauce Fam? Lame.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's the list that I found. Alex, what do you got for us?
Blaine, tell me what the worst candy is.
The worst candy. The first thing that comes to my mind... I mean, I hate cinnamon candies. I think they suck so much ass.
Holy shit, you're already wrong.
The fuck are you talking about?
Blaine, how are you already wrong? We just started. You haven't even said your
Cinnamon
package.
candies
You're
are
already wrong.
so bad.
You're
Cinnamon candies taste
already
like
wrong.
absolute ass.
You taste like ass.
Normal ass cinnamon tastes delicious.
Eat
Throw
my
that
ass
shit,
and tell me
throw
my
that
ass
shit.
tastes.
Shut up, Alex.
fucking-
Throw that shit into so much other stuff, and you got deliciousness. Throw that all in the garbage, and then put like shit into your candy. That's artificial cinnamon you got there, baby. Artificial synonym rolls.
Absolutely.
They blow.
Wrong.
They blow. You gonna bring your point forward, or are you just gonna let this sit here and
I'm just
fester?
so disappointed in you. But I gotta go with I don't fucking know what they're called. It's old people candy. They're like chalky pillows. They're very small. They look kind of like pillows. They're kind of chalky, but like airy and fluffy. And
That
they
just
taste
sounds
awful.
like you're talking about meringue.
No, it's harder than meringue. and they taste terrible, and they feel terrible in your mouth and on your teeth, and there is nothing about them that I enjoy.
There is one thing that is redeemable with them.
What's that?
They don't taste like cinnamon!
Dude, fuck you. When I was a kid, something that was called an atomic fireball. Do you know how fucking cool that sounds, Blaine? I was eating those motherfuckers all the time. Right up there with lemon heads. Oh, I loved me like the individually wrapped big lemon head. Oh, those motherfuckers were awesome.
I was just about to talk about... You're trying to talk about atomic warheads sounding so badass? I bought candies called Atomic Waste. Are you kidding me?
I was talking about atomic fireballs. Atomic warheads also did fucking slap, though.
Yeah, whatever you were talking about. Atomic Waste... Or what?
No, you were talking about atomic waste. I was talking about atomic fireballs, which are different than atomic warheads, which do slap but aren't atomic fireballs, which I was talking about. Now, you were about to tell me about your atomic waste. Please continue.
Atomic Waste is so good. It is. It's like warheads. It's the sour shit.
Oh, I do love sour shit, but cinnamon's good. I like it still.
Oh, no. But Atomic Waste, they come in, like... They look like, toxic waste cans. You know what I mean? Like 55 gallon tubs, but just mini forms.
Oh, that's pretty cute. I remember seeing those around.
Yeah, they look sick. Yeah, and they had like the quote unquote toxic waste that's like spilling out the outside of the barrel. Now those are cool. Now you're trying to say atomic fireball, but I have toxic waste. That sounds so much cooler. Come on now.
Sure, maybe there are things that are better, but to say an atomic fireball is the worst.
I'm just saying all cinnamon candy, which does include atomic fireballs. But that also includes hot tamales. It includes others.
Have you ever eaten black licorice, Blaine?
Yeah, I have. And it is better than fucking cinnamon.
Absolutely not.
Alex, I just need to make everyone understand. I love normal cinnamon. Put cinnamon in my shit. I love cinnamon. It's one of my favorite spices, honestly. But my god, artificial cinnamon is the worst thing in the entire world. Get it away from me.
I love me some cinnamon candy. Ooh, big red gum. Yum yum.
Oh, disgusting.
You're disgusting, you little scamp.
I don't understand how people can think it's good. Honestly, like, it doesn't taste good. Alex, it tastes like Mountain Dew, like Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
I wouldn't know. I haven't actually tried Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
Oh, you gotta give it a try. It sucks. But yeah, I mean, I'm very adamant about some of my candies.
You ever had a Necco wafer, Blaine?
I have not had a Necco wafer.
You're lucky.
Also in this, like, list of other stuff, the world's largest gummy worm just also came up. Like, just in a list of other stuff.
That has never been appealing to me. Large gummy things, small gummy things, great. Large gummy things, no thank you.
Oh, I bought a giant gummy bear one time.
Oh, yeah?
I got through maybe half of it before, like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah, did you want to vomit? Was it terrible?
It was hard. It wasn't gummy. Maybe that's because it was a shitty, like, the plastic around it, like, kind of busted.
Oh, yeah, so it dried out or whatever.
Yeah. Alex, I have here a list of some of the worst candies ever made, and I want to go through and see if we agree with this here.
Okay, yeah.
Candy corn. Trash.
Trash. Throw it in the garbage.
Absolutely deserves to be on this list. Now, what happens if you light candy corn on fire? Will it just melt?
It will probably
or
just...
will it...
It will melt like a candle.
Will it... Now I want to light the white end of a candy corn to see if it is like a candle. I'm picturing it like Shrek's wax from the first movie. You know when he takes a whole, like, fistful of earwax?
Yeah, I recall.
And then just makes a candle out of it? That's how I'm picturing this candy corn.
What a funny bit that was. God, I
Number
love
2.
Shrek.
Shrink. Shrink is love. Number 2, Smarties. No,
Absolutely does not belong on that list.
does not belong in this list. Why?
Smarties are fucking awesome.
I love Smarties. Have you, Alex? Have you ever smoked Smarties before?
Blaine, I swear to God, you're about to tell me the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. How do you smoke a Smartie?
Well, you know how the Smarties come in.
Are they even flammable? Are you
By the
smoking
way,
plastic?
No. By the way,
why would you do that?
For all you overseas folks, the Smarties over here, they're different.
Yeah, they don't got chocolate in them. They're kind of they're a very light flavor, but they're a light sort of artificial fruity flavor.
Yeah. So anyway, how you smoke a Smartie? You don't actually like smoke it, but you take, you keep them in their wrapper. You just rub them together inside the wrapper, right? Just rub them together until they like grind down to a powder. And then you open up one side of the wrapper, keep the other side closed. And yeah, get that side open, and then you just like inhale and then like pull the Smartie wrapper out of your mouth.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
And then when you like exhale, it just the dust, like the Smartie dust, just comes out in, the fine powder, and it's kind of like smoke.
That's how you get Smarties dust in your lungs, and then you die.
You're not gonna die from Smarties.
You might die from Smarties.
You're not gonna die from Smarties. Shut up.
Kids died from the cinnamon challenge.
That is so much more cinnamon than there is Smartie dust. Like, so much more. What? Okay, this list here. The concern wasn't the fact that kids essentially looked like they were preparing for the big leagues. Wait. Oh, okay, so it's literally talking about snorting them.
Oh, what?
USA Today warns parents that kids were crushing up Smarties and snorting them. The concern wasn't the fact that kids essentially looked like they were preparing for the big leagues when they decided to administer their candy.
That's a way to put it.
It was also patiently. Is that patiently? Patently?
Yeah, patiently.
Patently?
Wait, is there an I in it?
There is no I. Patently?
Patently.
I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of patently before.
I've heard it.
Maybe I'm the dumb one. Which should come as no surprise. One Rhode Island middle school warned parents that snorting Smarties could potentially, quote, lead to infection, laryngospasms? I don't know these words. It's like laryngitis, but laryngospasms. And even maggots?
What?
And even maggots, it says.
I don't like that.
Why would a child risk an internal maggot infection instead of just eating this fruit-flavored tablet-like candy? Well, perhaps that just goes to show how bad Smarties really are. Bullshit.
What? Where's this article going?
If your preferred method of delivery for a candy isn't oral, it's probably one that you should pass up altogether. What, you're not going to let me shove candies up my ass?
I love shoving candy up my ass.
All right, number 3, Milk Duds. You fuck with Milk Duds?
I fuck with Milk Duds. They're annoying
I fuck with
Milk
Milk
Duds.
Duds. I don't know why. I kind of like. I don't like them getting stuck in my teeth, but I like the quick like it's stuck, then it's immediately out. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it.
I can see what you mean. The release. It's got a satisfying, because unlike taffy that really gets stuck, Milk Duds have a satisfying release.
Yeah.
Like you're pulling, and you're free.
They're talking shit about the name. Milk Duds pretty much explain it all in the name alone. If you're already calling your candy a dud, what do you expect?
You're a dud. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. This website sucks. Here's one we both say it sucks. Peeps.
Throw them in the trash with the candy corn.
Yeah, I hate Peeps. They're the shitty marshmallow in the crystalline like outside or whatever the fuck is going on in there.
All of it is bad.
I hate it. Dots.
Hate them.
I'm indifferent. If they're like in a bowl, I'll pop a couple, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, dots, yes. Like, that's my reaction. Just like, Swedish fish.
Don't like those.
They do have a cough syrup-esque quality about them. I mean, I don't necessarily actively dislike them, but they are kind of cough syrupy.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Alex. Licorice.
Red is okay, black is trash.
Yes. There's a lot of these are just Tootsie Roll.
I love a good Tootsie Roll. I mean, I won't go out and buy one myself, but somebody give me a Tootsie Roll for free, I'll be thankful. I'll be grateful.
Yeah, if you get pelted with them during a parade, if you get pelted with a Tootsie Roll during a parade, fantastic. I'll eat a Tootsie Roll, but
Right,
otherwise, I'm not gonna go buy one.
Yeah, I'll get down and silly with a Tootsie Roll, but, you know.
Ooh, circus peanuts.
Awful.
I've avoided them. I don't know what they...
They look like they feel and taste like styrofoam. There's some distant memory in my mind of their flavor, and it wasn't good, but it wasn't too bad, but I don't even know if I ever actually tried them.
God damn it, Alex. Now you're making me think what would happen if I try to take a bite out of styrofoam.
Well, it would feel bad on your teeth, I'm certain. I don't know why I know that, but I feel like I know that.
You ate styrofoam?
I don't know.
What? How do you not know?
I mean, if I did, I was like 5, right? You know.
Milk chocolate Hershey bar. What? It's just a chocolate bar. How is it bad?
I mean, it's middle of the road, but I'll eat it
Bad?
for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's plain, sure. It's just chocolate. But
But
again, it's just chocolate. How bad could it be?
Some days chocolate is enough.
Then next we got Fun Dip. Fuck you.
Fucking love some fun. Give me all your goddamn Fun Dip. If you ever get Fun Dip, these nerds owe it to me. We gotta go beat up these nerds for their Halloween candy, Blaine.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the writer of this article and beat the shit out of them. Next, Jawbreakers. No.
I love a jawbreaker.
Yeah, I want my jaw to be gone.
Fuck my jaw. I don't need it.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these are fine. Good and Plenty's? Nah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had them.
They're licorice.
What kind?
I don't fucking know. Licorice?
Black or red?
With a black licorice interior
Ah!
and hard sugar capsule on the outside.
Throw it in the trash.
And that's the list.
Most of those were bad, but actually no, most of those were good, or at least okay.
Alex, do you remember candy cigarettes?
Oh yeah, you could buy them at the dollar store.
Still?
No, you could.
Oh.
Longer than you could find them anywhere else that I could see. You could just buy them at the dollar store in my hometown.
I remember getting them quite often, honestly. Well, not me. My grandfather would buy them for me.
You could also after they stopped doing them, they still made the same candy. They just didn't put a red tip on it or put it in what looked like a cigarette pack.
Oh, bottle caps. Love bottle caps.
Fuck bottle caps.
I love bottle caps.
Bottle
Fuck
caps
you.
are nasty.
Fuck you.
Piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Nasty ass bottle caps. Fucking
Wax lips?
what?
What? I don't know. It's just a wax lip candy.
Okay. Oh, did you ever drink those wax soda bottles? I love those things.
Oh, those were so good.
Dude, that was so fun. You get to chew the top off.
Honestly, I could never remember if you were supposed to eat the wax or not.
I don't think you were supposed to, but very clearly it was edible. I'm pretty sure I did a couple of times.
I mean, you eat paper, so that's not surprising. There's a candy called Space Dust.
What? There's a beer called Space Dust.
It's like Pop Rocks, apparently. It looks very 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Space Dust.
That checks out.
Oh, Pop Rocks hit the shelves in 1976, and they were so popular that General Foods released a spin-off candy called Space Dust.
We all see who won.
Yeah. Alex, we've gone quite a while looking at two
Who,
things.
mama?
So how do you say we hop in the tent?
All right, yeah, let's get into this thing. Groove it up, baby. What the fuck did I just say? Blaine, never let me speak without thinking. You need to stop letting me do that, because I say shit like, groove it up, baby.
You sounded like Austin Powers.
Did I? Or did I just sound like a weirdo?
Not in, like, the way you said it, but in, like, the words you chose.
Yeah. Anytime you say the word groove it, baby, you're going to sound like Austin Powers.
Okay, let's go.
10. Let's go.
Yo, what up, Alex? Yo, welcome back to my channel. We're here today in the tent, and what we got coming for you today is another banger of a story.
It's Crankmaster69 back here with my friend Blano the Drano Plano, and we're gonna prank some motherfuckers this week so good you better tune on in. It's gonna be hilarious. First off, we're smashing some bells in some people's faces. That's gonna be real funny.
Today, I'm gonna go steal blind people's cane. It's gonna be a real good one. Can't wait for you to join us. Let's go!
Wow, look at that. This video depressingly already has 1 million likes. I'm going to hell.
And it's all monetized, too. Oh, did I snip your Beats cord off? Don't worry, here's one from the dollar store. That's an actual video I've seen before, though.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this, the prank channel, they, went in and snipped people's, like, headphone cords. And one of the victims, they had Beats, and those shits are expensive. And, the Beats get a custom, cord. And so this dude just gave him shitty-ass, probably dollar store, aux cable in replacement.
Oh my god, that would piss me off, dude.
Oh, it's terrible. Alex, welcome to the tent. I have a story today.
I feel welcome. I feel welcome in this tent.
Well, yeah, we just pranked some fools.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I have a story today. So I spent the weekend in Chicago, Illinois, and I went on a ghost and gangster tour, right? Blah, 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 that's not the important part. When we were on the tour, we passed by the Chicago Theater, and I saw right next to the Chicago Theater, they had Medieval Torture Museum. And so on the tour, I was like, oh, I kind of want to check that out. I'll remember this. So we got to the end of the tour. I walked my way back, and I found it again, and I went inside. And it was only like $30, which not bad. And
For
it's like
Chicago?
an hour.
Nah,
Yeah.
That's like the price of a McChicken at Chicago. God damn.
So yeah, it's like 45 minutes to an hour. It's a self-guided tour, and you just go through like 6 rooms, and they all have just a shit ton of torture.
Nice. I'll feel right at home. It's just like my basement.
And yeah, all the places in there, they vary from like mild punishments, just embarrassing, stuff like that. Nothing like too outrageous. And then they go from like the worst of the worst, like the worst shit you can do to another human being.
Okay, so like from swirlies to scalping.
See, the least, punishment. There's this one called the Shrew's Fiddle.
Okay.
And, what it's like, the pillory kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that, but it's like portable. So you have your head in one side, and then your hands are in front of you, and also chained in. So that's pretty much all it is.
Gotcha.
And it was mostly used for people that were caught bickering and fighting and arguing.
Okay,
So,
and then would the public be able to throw tomatoes at them?
well, of course.
Awesome. Can you
And
believe
there
that's
was
just like an activity people used to do? Like that was what you had to do. Go throw tomatoes at the unmentionable people.
there was another one there. If someone was caught cheating in a game of like dice or whatever the fuck people played in the medieval times, they had another like chain that you put around your neck, but it also had like heavy dice blocks, like big heavy dice blocks, and like cards that just hung around your neck. So again, it's not like a brutal punishment, but it's pretty goddamn annoying, and everyone that sees it knows like, hey, this piece of shit's cheating at cards or whatever the fuck. And people also like, you know, yelled at him, or it just embarrassed people.
Yeah, of course.
But then you have the other end of the spectrum with the worst of the worst that you can possibly do to someone. Like, Alex, what do you think the worst thing to, like, in that place was, in my opinion?
Oh my god, I can't even.
What do you think is the worst?
God, there are so many of them. The crushing one, I think there's one with the wheel that like slowly crushes you. That'd suck. The one where you're pulling on all of your limbs, that's no good. Oh, the bowl. The bowl's top of my list.
Yeah, that I agree. The brazen bull, that they had one of those there, and that's the worst in my opinion. Hey, if you don't know what a brazen bull is, everyone, it is a big metal bull, and you put someone inside of the big metal bull, and then you light a fire underneath the bull, and you just leave them there. That's the worst one, in my opinion, in that entire place.
I believe you left out a very important grim detail. That their screams sound like bull noises because of like the specific piping they've put out for the one exit, which is the mouth.
Honestly, I didn't remember that was a thing.
Yeah, that's like maybe I just heard some bullshit, but bullshit.
Good one.
But I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
And then you have the classics. You know, you have the guillotine, you have the gallows, they didn't have a crucifix there.
See, that's much more torturous than guillotines or gallows.
Well, the execution techniques.
Oh, yeah.
They also showed a lot of like executioner's sword and executioner's axes, axiom. Yeah, they had a lot of those there. There was, the torture by, or like death by insects. That's gotta suck too.
Oh yeah, nasty, nasty, nasty. No.
You just get covered with sugar syrup or honey, and you just get placed in either like a barrel with a bunch of bugs, or just left outside for the bugs to come to you, and then you just get eaten by bugs slowly.
Fuck
Awful.
that.
And oh yeah, the torture by rats. Where you're laid down with your shirt open, and you put a rat down on you and put a cage, and then you light a fire above the rat, and the rat has nowhere to go but down into you. So yeah, that was another one there. And then you have, another classic, impaling. Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, I remember him.
They had those. There was one that was just really stuck out to me. It's called the Colombian necktie. It's used by cartel members. And what you would do, you would slit someone's throat, and then you would take their tongue and pull it out through their neck wound and have their tongue just sitting in the wound.
Ugh. I mean, that kind of makes sense, if they've been snitching. Like, what are you going to do?
That's a wow to me.
I mean, awful for sure. But clearly something the cartel does to snitches, right? I mean...
I guess. I don't know. I'm not
Don't snitch.
I'm not in with the cartel culture.
Well, rule number 1 is don't snitch if you're ever in there.
And then probably like my favorite. Wait. I don't mean favorite as in, oh boy, I love this torture. I meant more like the one that looked like brutal and kind of badass.
Most interesting, I think, is a good save for you there.
That's a good one. I don't want to seem that weird, but it's called the Bloody Eagle. It's used by like Vikings or like, you know, Norse people. They cut you open from your back.
Oh,
and
no.
They kind of like break your ribs from the back, and they rip out your lungs and like leave them sticking out behind your back. So you know, so they look like wings.
Oh my god. Does this kill you immediately, I hope?
I don't know. But like it's done for a couple reasons. One, you know, they're Vikings. They have to, you know, be intimidating. That's intimidating as fuck for your enemies if someone came and sees that.
Shit is.
It was done for another reason they said there, I don't remember. But then the third reason, as a sacrifice to the Norse god of war.
Well, I suppose.
And then there was there was more, like, you know, burned at the stake. They had, you know, like Spanish boot.
What's the Spanish boot? I've never heard of that.
It is an instrument of torture and interrogation, and it's placed on the foot, and it's designed to cause crushing injuries to the foot or leg, like as you step, or, you know, as you try to like walk or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It'll just keep getting worse.
That's also not great.
Yeah, it was a real interesting place. If you're ever in Chicago, it's on State Street, just right next to the Chicago Theater. It's right there. It's pretty cool.
I might have to go check that out. That actually does sound really interesting.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff I skipped over, so, you know, you would still have a lot to see.
Speaking of brutal torture, hey Blaine, what's your favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie is Simon Nelson Cook.
Oh, from Ned's Declassified.
Hell yeah, it's Ned's Declassified.
You had me stopping and thinking there for a second, honestly. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Just a straight up human person is my favorite cookie.
Fair enough. Not even, I mean, sort of a straight up human person, except that they're fictional in a way. I mean, there's a person who plays them, that's a real person.
I had to Google cookie. There's another like fandom website, but it has like character statistics. Gender male, birthday July 17, 1993, alias Cook, lives in Compton, California. Is that where this takes place?
Is Ned's Declassified in Compton?
That or maybe this is just where he currently lives in. Thank God, his status is alive.
Well, that's great to hear. I hate it when the characters in my beloved children's comedies are dead.
Yeah, it's weird having all this. He lives in Compton, California. I'm just confused by that. Where does... Well, I should probably
Mine's a
also
monster
tell you...
cookie, by the way. Now continue.
I was gonna say, we should probably actually talk about real cookies. Mine is just like a chocolate chip M&M type.
See, no, dude, fuck. That's a monster cookie.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, a monster cookie's like, it's an oatmeal cookie with like chocolate chip.
Oh, well,
and M&M.
Well, it doesn't have. Mine doesn't have. Mine is just M&Ms.
Just M&Ms.
Just M&Ms.
You fucking idiot.
You already have the chocolate in the M&M.
Yeah, but
you don't need to include the chocolate chip in there.
Sometimes you want a satisfying crunchy bite in your chocolate, and sometimes you don't. A cookie with both
Alex
gives you the best of both worlds.
Alex, you're talking about wanting a satisfying bite, but you picked an oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, oatmeal cookies are great, except for most of the time when they're not. But that is not the fault of the oatmeal.
So the most of the time when they're not is every single time.
Every single time they're not a monster cookie.
Every single time they're an oatmeal cookie.
No.
You
Oatmeal
dumb
cookies
piece
are
of
dope.
shit. You're like an oatmeal cookies?
Dude, oatmeal cookies are fucking awesome. Now what can fuck right the hell off is those goddamn raisins everyone puts in them.
See, yeah, Alex, it's the same thing. Your oatmeal cookies are tainted by raisins.
They're not.
Even if there's no raisins in them, it's just the idea that, yeah, you know what's put in there? Raisins.
Believe it or not, science has advanced to the point where we can just not put things in recipes sometimes for them to not be in there if we don't want them in there. You should try it sometime.
Picking a goddamn oatmeal cookie.
Picking a monster cookie. It's an oatmeal cookie with chocolate
It's an
chips
oatmeal
and
cookie.
M&Ms.
It's an oatmeal cookie, Alex.
chocolate
You made a terrible mistake when you said it has oatmeal in it. I love oatmeal, by the way, but not when it's in my goddamn cookies.
Dude, oatmeal cookies are the fucking bomb. They got a fun texture
They're
to 'em.
so not, though.
They're fucking awesome. Are you talking about those just super dry ass ones with the sort of powdered sugar type stuff on top? Because those are still
With
pretty
the
alright.
dust? No, I'm talking about oatmeal cookies.
What the fuck you got against an oatmeal cookie, Blaine?
The fact that they're terrible. They're also un-American.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Weren't the Quakers like an American thing? I don't know history.
Are you talking about Quaker Oats?
Yeah.
That's a brand of oatmeal. That's not the oatmeal.
Well, yeah, but they used the Quakers who were in America. Therefore, they are American.
The Quaker jump scare.
What the fuck are you talking about now?
Don't worry about it. But no, you have just like an M&M cookie. It's just like a chocolate chip cookie, but you take the chocolate chips and use M&Ms because you get that colorful, whimsical fun in a delicious soft cookie.
Or
You don't
could
have
get it in a
you don't have
delicious-
dumb oatmeal type shit.
You could get it in a delicious, soft but chewy cookie, as well as some extra chocolate chips for when you want a little bit of chocolate without a little bit of crunch.
I do not want too much chocolate. You have a nice fun crunch in there from the M&Ms. You don't need too much chocolate in there. A little goes a long way, in my opinion.
Well, then you don't know how to make cookies.
Oh, you don't know how to shut up.
No, it's something I've struggled with my entire life, actually, yeah.
You know, how have we talked about, like, best cookie, but we haven't even brought up Oreos.
I mean, Oreos are dope. They're up there for goddamn sure.
But they're not best. I mean, obviously none of us picked them. I found this article here that says Oreo and Ritz are making a cookie and cracker mashup. This is from
Why?
This is from today. This is from today that this article came out. That's okay. I didn't know this is from today. Yeah, you can get a Ritz cracker. The peanut butter Ritz sandwiches. You can get 1/2 of that with peanut butter and a cracker, and then you have the Oreo biscuit and cream, and just mash those two together, and you have a weird sandwich.
So that was just announced today?
This is the article that I'm seeing. Yeah, today.
Well, fuck. Birthday officially ruined. What is that nonsense?
Happy birthday, Alex!
Oh, thank you.
Wow, can you believe that we went this entire episode without saying happy birthday?
Yeah, isn't that so weird?
Wink. Wink.
God, it feels almost like we recorded the first half earlier and then my internet cut out. Almost.
No way. Hey, you at home listening? That totally didn't happen. Wink.
Wink.
It's a little inside scoop for ya. Did a little sneaky. But yeah, I don't think this sandwich is going to be very good. Unpopular opinion maybe, but I don't like those Ritz cracker peanut butter sandwiches.
Really? But they're awesome. You've never...
Not a fan.
Have you ever had them drizzled with chocolate that hardens? Those are fucking awesome. I mean, that's pretty much the Girl Scout peanut butter patty, except not.
Very not.
But it's good.
Yeah, I've just never been a fan of them. Like, even since I was a kid. Like, I'm even less of a fan of the cracker and, like, cheese spread combo sandwich.
Like easy cheese?
No, they have, like, the actual sandwiches.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. Those are only okay. I thought you were fucking ragging on easy cheese there for a second. I was like, Blaine, that's an
No.
American staple.
They're pre-packaged, like, you know, cheese sandwiches.
Yeah. I can see that. I can definitely see that. The cheese, it's got a really strange flavor to it. I don't think it's bad, but it ain't cheese.
It's worse than American cheese, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Because American cheese is awful. This is about cookies. Anyway, I like my M&M cookie. I don't like raisins. Fuck your raisins.
No, I fucking hate raisins.
I want to...
a raisinless oatmeal cookie.
Wait, did I say raisins? I meant oatmeal. Fuck oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, you told me to fuck my raisins. Which I will not do again. I learned my lesson last time.
Again? Alex, well, what's the worst cookie? I want to see what you say here. Because I know what mine is instantly. I didn't even have to think about this one.
Oatmeal raisin.
What? That's actually what you said? Okay, hold on. My least favorite is those store-bought shitty ones with the terrible frosting on top, and if you touch them, they disintegrate.
Oh, yeah, those shitty sugar cookie ones.
Yeah, trash as hell. Awful, terrible, very no good.
The cookie itself is always awful and barely tastes even sweet. The frosting is, it's okay.
The frosting might be even worse than the cookie itself.
Really? The frosting's the only good part.
I don't like too much frosting. If I have a cake, I want to take half of the frosting off my cake. I just want the cake. I just want the cookie. I am not a fan of like frosting, really. If it's too much, there's too much, and it's not easy. It's very easy to make too much frosting on a cake. It's too sweet for me. My sweet tooth is gone. I'm old now.
Here's where I'm at, Blaine, is I want to disagree with you so hard, but also I've reached an age in my life where eating a slice of cake that's too frosted makes me feel like physically ill because that's a shit ton of fucking sugar.
Yeah! That's what I'm saying. You reached my age, Alex. We're the same age now, by the way, everyone. And see, you're old now, Alex.
Yeah, suppose I am. Cake is, like, I love it for the first part, and then I'm halfway through a single slice, I'm like, oh, I feel like shit.
Like, yeah, I would literally take the whole ass frosting off of my cake and enjoy just the frosting. Oh, no, not the frosting. I meant the cake itself.
Now, I used to do that as a kid. I mean, I'd get to the cake. I wasn't going to waste it and just throw it in the trash like a fucking monster.
Oh, no, yeah, I would do the same thing. I would eat just the frosting and then the cake. But now I mostly take the frosting off and just enjoy the cake. I just want my cake. Or the cookie. I don't want, but not those terrible, shitty, awful cookies. But, see, I'm surprised you said oatmeal raisin when you're saying how your raisin cookie is so good. Wow.
Because it's an oatmeal. The raisins, Blaine. I've been telling you the whole time, the raisins are where the evil is.
What about craisins?
I fucking hate raisins. They took the good part out of the grape.
No. I said craisins.
Fuck craisins, too. They took the good part out of the cranberry.
It's just old.
And juiceless. It's old and dry. Just like me now.
Yeah, because you don't like sugar anymore like I do. Or don't. I don't. That's gonna do it for us this time around, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, you're better at doing the outro, so how about you take it over from here, because I don't know what the fuck to say.
Alrighty, everybody. So, Paltry Squabbles, you can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. We don't post much on Instagram, but maybe we should. You can follow us on either. It's at Paltry Squabbles. And you can email us with topic suggestions at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. Always be sure to give us a like, subscribe, and a listen, or whatever the fuck they say, because that really helps. And, so do that, please, if you're so inclined. And yeah, that was Paltry
Yes.
Squabbles. I just dabbed.
I love it. Oh God, no, Alex, you're too old to dab.
That's why it's fun.
Alex, the next time you do that, your arm will fall off. It's happened to me.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh my god! Blaine, I should have believed you.
I told you.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh no, it's like a Lego piece. It's not bleeding. It's just like a Lego piece.
Then I need to go to the doctor.
All right, we should go. I love you.
You'll always have us. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Fuck! Fuck!